We rocking. Go.
Get ready for America's #1 funny man. What? Hey. Make some noise. Ladies and gentlemen, from LA to New York, Chicago to Mississippi, let's give it up for America's #1 funny man, Rodney.
What up, party people? It's your boy Rodney Perry. You are tuned to the Rodney Perry Live. The show is back in full effect. We have been off for a couple of days. Thank you guys for watching the previous broadcast. How about that? That's been great. Thank you for popping in, Miss Tommy Girl. Miss Tommy Girl, I called yesterday because I know you showed some interest in the class. We started a new week yesterday. That is Rodney Perry Never Deny Next Level Improv Workshop. If you still want to be a part of it, I got you. Charles Hopgood. What up, Hopgood? I think I saw it, Charles. But hit me again. This is your boy Rodney Perry. I've been working on a movie past couple of days. I'm spoiled. Rodney Perry is spoiled, man. You know, I decided, Steve Harvey put out a video and it basically said you should buy yourself or treat yourself as the person you want to be. I definitely can tell you about the movie Hopgood. It said to treat yourself like the person you want to be. So at the top of the year and the bottom of last year, I began to buy first class tickets everywhere I flew, right? You know, unless it was just unreasonable, crazy expensive. But in general, I'm talking about if I took 50 flights, I flew first class on 45 of them or more. Welcome to the show. Our producer, get it in. Candace Latoya, how are you, Candace?
Good, how are you?
So at the bottom of last year, I started flying first class exclusively, right? Mm-hmm. And on Delta. And so this producer trying to save money called me and said, hey, Rod, we gonna fly you out on Spirit. I said, you gonna do what?
No, we're not doing that.
I said, dude, what I'm not about to do is get on no Spirit airline. Now I felt bad because Candy, I ain't never been on Spirit. All I know is comedians, jokes, and I'm not gonna be, they don't have no first class. I want to be a part of it. I don't want to be a part. I made up my mind. He called me back. He said, what about United? Now, United is Delta's old ass auntie. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like United, they related, but on United, you on a plane that Delta used to fly in the 60s.
It was that bad too?
It was civil rights.
Oh, no.
It wasn't that bad. They had a first class, but oh my God. You could tell the seats wasn't the same. It was like it was mildewed. It was crazy.
So why do you think Spirit has such a bad name? Like, you think it's the service?
Well, no. Spirit is an economy airline. It's not their fault. They're just an economy airline. And so it's the difference between flying and get on the bus.
Right.
You know,
okay. So it's like the bus of flying. Yeah.
It don't cost that much to fly, really.
Okay.
But if you Spirit, you charge for everything. Everything is a line item. So Candy, you want to take a Spirit? Well, your seat is $45. But that overhead is $50.
Wow.
That soda is $5.
So they itemize everything.
You're gonna pay for it. You're gonna pay for it.
So you might as well get a regular flight.
Or if you're in a hurry and you need to get there right now, and all you got is $45, you ride Spirit. That's the only thing. You know, other than that, get your ass on the megabus. All right. So I fly out there. It's a crazy week, first of all. I fly out there. I get on the ground. I leave here in the evening. I get on the ground in Detroit at probably 11:50. By the time my driver come take me to my hotel, it's 12. I'm from Chicago, so what do I have to stop? White Castle.
Definitely get some White Castles.
I stop at White Castle. Give me a White Castle. I'm happy.
It's something about that White Castle when you first get off the plane, man. It does something to you, right?
It does something, all right. I ate a White Castle, boo-booed out the whole thing.
Oh, no.
I looked at the toilet, it was still in the box. But anyway, my driver is fatigued, unbeknownst to me. We're pulling up to the hotel. The last left, he's asleep. I look over and I'm like, hey, dog, you about to run into Candy. I'm about to die. We turn, he keep it together. I was calm. He pulling the thing. He pulling the driveway of the hotel, drive over another curb. All right, I'm in my hotel. It's fine, right? We walk in the hotel. They don't have no reservation for Rodney Perry.
Damn, it's the trip from hell.
I'm just getting started. They got no reservation for Rodney Perry. The producer, nobody around. So the guy to pick me up, he's one of the producers. He pull out his card. He makes sure I got a place to lay that night. I'm like, all right, whatever, man. I finally get to bed, 1:30, 2 o'clock in the morning. But I'm a big boy. It's okay. I get to the set today. The set was professional. It was a cool movie. I was playing like a shaman. It's a stoner movie. So I got this chronic connoisseur. They wanted to sponsor the movie. Candy, I got some weed.
They let you bring that back?
I didn't know. I forgot it was in my bag. I wasn't even tripping.
Uh-oh.
I'm a drug smuggler.
That's what happened with Brittany.
I'm Brittany Griner. I'll tell y'all the rest of the story. I got to get my co-host in here. Ladies and gentlemen, I see this boy having a hard time over there. I'm looking at him. I'm looking at him go through it.
Early.
To make sure he's ready. Man, this is one of my guys, man, my friend, fellow comedian, and an actor, man. We've probably been in 3 or 4 movies together, and I'm watching his star rise even higher every day, every week. Welcome to the show, Mr. Nav Green.
Man, feel good to be halved.
Nav, man, how you doing, man?
Man, struggling. So I be professional. I say I'm not gonna use my phone. I'm gonna use the computer. So I get on the computer. I try to be early.
I saw you working on it.
Yeah. So now it's saying the camera it don't see you. So follow these steps. I just gave up on that, Rodney. So I'm on the phone.
The phone looks great, man. The phone looks great. And I can't thank you enough for coming on, man. Nav Green, you've seen him in Coming to America, too. You've seen him in Dirty South, House Arrest,
yeah.
among other things. We was also in Digital Lives Matter together.
Digital Lives Matter, yeah.
Yeah, we got a few together now, man.
And, the Christmas hypnosis.
We was in Christmas hypnosis.
No, that's on Tubi.
That's on Tubi, man. Dude, Nav, man, I mean, you one of them guys that shine on screen, man. And what is it about you that just you kind of magnetic on screen, bro?
I think I don't know that I be second guessing myself though, Rodney. You remember when we was doing Coming to America? I would look at you sometime for like approval, like do this, do that, cause like
do that shit.
Yeah, it ain't how I'm moving. So shit,
right.
you don't want to be like, hey, who told you to do that,
nigga?
Like,
who said?
But seeing the stuff that you were doing when we were on set, some stuff when you would just do it like off instinct. And then when Eddie was like, yeah, do that again. When Eddie told you that, I was like, shit, right in the pocket.
Hey, but you kept it. It's easy to become jaded in this game. And for me to watch it through your eyes, you go, Rod, man, Eddie just said good morning to you. I was like, he did, didn't he? that was crazy.
Hey, we were like, well, I know I was like a real fan. He was doing regular stuff. I was like, man, Eddie, man.
Look at Eddie drink that. Look at Eddie drink that water.
Yeah. Look, Rodney, he drank the same water we drink.
What's that?
Dog. Crafty.
Hey, this is Eddie Murphy story I tell. We working on the set of Coming to America. It start getting dark. And usually you're on a bootleg movie, it get dark, it's time to go home.
Right.
Eddie then made a phone call and brought the sun in.
Dog. It was 10 o'clock. It looked like it was 3 p.m. in Arizona.
Yo.
And we got overtime that day, right?
And we got overtime. Yeah. Yo, welcome to the show. My next co-host had a chance to meet this young lady, and you know, sometimes girls be bisexual, lesbians, whatever. And you be like, come on back. She say, Rodney, I takes me a break once a year, but I am not coming back. Welcome to the show, fabulous comedian, a fabulous vocalist as well. They call her Hershey. Hershey, welcome to the show.
Hey, first of all, if you're going to tell my story, tell it right. I take a gay break every leap year.
Oh, every leap year, not every year? I made that just leap year to happen every year. And a fellow Virgo.
Yes. Hey, y'all.
What's up?
Hey, if you could put your phone sideways, that would be dope. Yep, it adjusts. Yep.
Hey.
Perfect. So let me finish telling y'all this story. And I don't know who's giving me that echo, Candy, but we might have to mute them when they're not talking. Check. Yep, it was your ass, Hershey. All right. So get this now. I get to Detroit. They ain't got my room ready, but I'm a cool guy. You know, the dude almost wrecked. I go to my room, get up there the next day. I need you back, Candy, because I need 4 squares. Oh, you know what? You ain't got to worry about it. I got it right here. I'll do this. You can go. Get out of there. All right. So the next day I work all day, right? Do my scenes. It's my day. They shooting me out all day. So Shani D from Detroit, comedian, she's playing my wife. We have a great set. Hey, Rodney, Simply Chanel has got a room. You should come to the room. Say less. I'm on the way. You know I'm a comedian. I'm like, we're going to go crack some jokes. We finish up by 1 o'clock. I get to my room the second day now. The lady at the front desk like, who? You ain't got no room here. I'm like, nigga. The dude that was driving me, once again, he put his card on the line. He's like, yo, Rob, man, we're sorry, man, but, you know, we got you. They put me up. I finally get to bed. It's 1:30. I got to be back up at 3 because my flight is at 6. I get on the little shuttle bus at 4 a.m. I'm back home by 10. Exhausted yesterday. But got a pocket full of money, and I'm doing movies.
That's most important.
That's the most important thing.
You know the thing that hurt me the worst about your story? Is that came from my town, because you know I'm from Detroit, and I know
You're
all
from
the
the D.
I'm from the D. I know all the people you just spoke of, so that hurt my feelings a little bit.
Yeah. You so low on the screen though, Hershey. Can you get yourself higher?
I mean, let me scoot my thing here.
Yeah, you low. Look at you. Can you see yourself?
I'm sure.
Yeah, I want you right up in there, a little higher.
Sure.
I think it's her couch. Her couch kind of.
Your couch low as fuck. You might get you got another chair.
Y'all know I'm short. Hold on.
Oh shit.
I'm not about to play with Rodney on this good morning.
It ain't the picture. The picture is fine. You gotta sit higher on a higher chair.
Let me go get another chair. Hold on, y'all. Go ahead. I'll be right back.
All right, let's get your ass out of here for a second. All right. So, hey, great show lined up for the day, man. First of all, thank you, Nav Green. The name of the show is Rodney Perry Live. I'm your boy, Rodney Perry. Shouts out to the people listening and watching. Michelle C is in the audience. Naomi Moy, appreciate you. Roy G, my man LeBaron, the popcorn man is in the building. Charles Hopgood, appreciate you, Hopgood. Miss Sangre, yes, I replied this morning. Thank you, Hopgood. Policia, Honey Sweet, you never. Let me tell you something. This show is growing, dog. This show is growing every day. We get another 5 or 10 listeners. We got people like you come on, movie stars and shit, taking us to another level. Man love, man respect, man. Let's get this show cracking. R. Kelly has been moved. They sent him to a prison in Chicago, awaiting this next trial. Dude, I don't know how I feel now, Green. Cause my generation, like my daughter, have no problem canceling R. Kelly.
Right, it's easy.
But I mean, this guy gave us so much great music. And how about this? I'm from Chicago. Me and everybody else knew what was going on.
Yeah,
we didn't even second guess. Now I want to ask you this, Nav Green, because I'm from a different generation. Do you remember growing up and it being guys coming to pick up girls, high school girls, grown ass men, when you were growing up in high school?
Man, yeah, and it wasn't even frowned upon. We thought that's just what it was supposed to do. Once you graduate, you come back and get you a 10th grader. Like,
yo,
they did it so much. It's like you got your car, now you come get you a 10th grader.
Man, I remember the 10th graders, like you said, been looking at us like, you ain't got no car?
Right.
And I'm like, you ain't got no car? I don't know, am I crazy, Hershey? Am I losing my mind? Because you got a guy like R. Kelly, of course he's a grown man. I'm not exonerating him, but did you see that growing up, like grown men coming to holler at girls?
Oh yeah, I used to date older guys. They used to buy Air Maxes and all kind of stuff. Yeah.
Now, who was complicit in the community though? Like, I think if you put R. Kelly in jail, you gotta put all his handlers, everybody that knew, gotta go down.
Yeah, the parents, all that.
But see, the problem with R. Kelly is, even though we was dating older men, the older men was smart enough not to record the damn thing.
Wow.
R. Kelly wanted to record everything. Almost every high school girl dated somebody older, right? But it's a fine line between dating somebody older and it getting predatorial and creepy. Okay.
Right.
So then there's,
you make a great point, sis. Because I said this. There's thousands of tiny grown women. If you just like a small woman, you can find a small woman that'll do whatever you ask. You are Kelly. How do you put yourself in this situation? It's almost like, I'm low key mad at him for putting himself in a situation. What's your thoughts, Nav?
Yeah, I think so too, man. Because like Hershey just killed it. Like he was recording a lot of stuff, and I felt like he felt like he was untouchable. Like when certain stuff was coming out, like you could have just stopped. Like, all right,
Yeah, let me slow it down.
Yeah, yeah. Let me chill for a little minute, or put out another album. He stopped making music, Rodney.
You know what, Nav Green? You just broke it down. Hershey, speak to that. He stopped making music. You know, you could have stayed untouchable.
Well, you know what? No, what happened is he definitely felt untouchable, but that's mainly because the power to be made him feel like that. Because they gave him a lot of room. He anytime you get away with the Aaliyah thing and the parents are still allowing you to, do stuff with their daughters, of course he felt untouchable. He even did an interview where he was like, y'all should have got me 30 years ago. I saw the interview. I was like, what the hell?
Wow, dog. Come on, dog.
And he knew it was real when Gail interviewed him.
Yeah, man, because Gail is like the step right before prison.
Right, yeah. So when he saw Gail, he was like, "Oh yeah, they on to me. It's over with."
Yeah.
When you see Gail, that's your last day.
Yeah.
Because after Gail, ain't nothing left but Oprah.
Right. And then Rodney, he got so like when I graduated 5th grade, I Believe I Can Fly was our graduation song. Wow. So it's like he got that type of music where it's like
it's transcendent.
Yeah, you hear it, you gonna bring back memories. Like that take away my whole elementary.
Hold on, I just saw somebody on here saying that your daughter, Hershey. Oh, it's your mama. What happened?
I said, oh yeah, my mom is on. Let me be on my best behavior. Hey, Mom.
Hey, Miss Jennifer, how are you? Now, Hershey, you young, so how old is your mom?
Okay, so that's my mama too. And then I have another mama. She I don't like to call her stepmom. My bonus mom just turned 50. And my biological mom, who's also watching, just turned, well, she'll be 60.
So which one is Miss Jennifer?
That's mama too.
She's 60.
No, she's 50.
Okay, Miss Jennifer. Hey, Jennifer.
She married to my dad.
Oh, she don't want no part though, Rodney Perry. All right, good for you, Jennifer. Lucky you. Somebody trying to holler at your damn mama.
It's not. Everybody try to holler at both of my mamas. I'm used to it.
R. Kelly was fine until he tried to get his masters back from Jive.
Mm-hmm.
George Jackson. Is that what happened?
Hey, Jordan. Mm-hmm.
What's up, Jordan? I feel like Jordan is lying.
What happened? What happened, Nav Green?
Man, it ain't had nothing to do with no masters, man.
Well, what was it? What was it?
Man, he just was an idiot.
But you know what? Now Jordan may have a point, because you got to think about it. Every time a Black celebrity try to get some type of ownership, even with the Bill Cosby, they okay. Soon as you try to get something, we gonna expose you for all the crap you've been doing.
Right, and they be knowing.
Let me give you my theory. It's not just R. Kelly. It's not Bill Cosby. It's not Michael Jackson. Right? You part of the machine. You making money. I think this business will give you all your vices. Right? Whatever the thing is, whatever your thing is, whatever it is, you like drugs, here. You like women, here. You like little girls, here. Little boys, here. Kevin Spacey, right? All that. And then you start to believe it. And the minute you start to believe it and start thinking you can do whatever you want, that's when they hit you back with the real life. Hey, man, remember them little boys you had in that room that time? Yeah, we got that tape. Remember that time you picked up the little girl at the high school, you peed on her? You ain't recording that. You got the tape. He didn't record it. He part of a system. And you got to stay underfoot and keep paying the system until you don't. And when you don't, things happen. Go ahead, Candace.
I think it also has a lot to do with like the Me Too movement, because a lot of people were getting away with a lot of stuff. It wasn't just, brought to everybody's attention. But when Me Too started and, the change of the times, because before it was normal. You would see an older guy and a young girl, you wouldn't even be thinking like, that don't look right. It just was more normal then.
But you know what? That's a great point, Candace. But I will push back a little bit on this. And Tommy Girl makes a great point. She said, why did they not go after Hugh Hefner and Elvis at the same way, but that's a different time. That's a different time. So Candace makes a great point about Me Too, but Me Too is just a vehicle to put them underfoot to get back in control. Because what's the comedian Louis C.K. The girl that accused Louis C.K. of harassment was a lesbian in his room.
Maybe they was doing a writing session.
And Louis C.K. was fouled because he pulled his thing out to start jacking off.
Okay, I ain't even gonna tell you how often that happens to me, but okay.
Stay right there, Hershey, because your mama's on the line. Go ahead, Nav Green.
I just feel like, okay, in the Louis C.K., once he do that, he can say, I don't like that, and he put it up. But or you walk out. That's his room.
It's his room.
He was being comfortable.
People have a right to their own space. But you know what it was, Nav?
What?
He was circumventing the system. He wasn't using Ticketmaster. He wasn't using. Dude, I'm telling you, when they stop making money off you, your ass get expendable. Oh, you wanna sell all your tickets to your website? We gonna have one of our lesbians come in the room. You ain't gonna think it's no big deal, and you gonna jack off like you do every night.
Like you always do.
Yep, facts. But you know what? From what I learned of being in this business, and this is a true story. A lot of times people don't want to have you around them if you're not doing the same thing that they're doing because they feel like you can't be trusted, right? So I was on the road with a comedian. I'm not gonna say who. They took me on the road. And anyways, after the show, a couple of girls was at my room, at my door, trying to be like, "What's up?" And I was like, "No, I'm good." And they was like, "You ain't gonna holler at them?" I was like, "Nah." So they was like, I was like, "I'm in a relationship." It was like, "All comedians are whores. You got to get down." And I was like, "No, I'm not interested." Long story short, they was like, "Well, we can't be riding with you because you ain't about that life." So they stopped taking me on the road because they was doing them, and I didn't have no parts in it. So they felt like they couldn't trust me.
That's the game, though. Like you may have a longer journey. You may have a longer journey if you don't acquiesce. You know, wow, Hershey, man, what a great story, man. Thank you for sharing that. Wow.
People don't know how long I've been doing this, Rodney, and it's December. This December will be 13 years. I've been doing comedy. I've been singing and acting since I was 8.
Get out of here. So what year in the game do you get propositioned that way?
Oh, all the time.
Really?
I had one guy that was like I looked up to this guy. I ain't even gonna say who he was, but he invited me over to do a writing session. I was probably like 3 years in at this point. And I went to his house and he was like, "I'll be right back. I'm about to get a pen and paper." He came out with his cock out. This is a true story. And I was like,
did he have hold on, stop right there. Did he have pants on or did he have his thing out the hole? Like
he had his boxers down to his behind. And he had his cock out. It was like, "What's up?" And I was like, "Oh, that's not a Sharpie. And you're not about to write on this loose leaf. So I'm going to holler at you later."
Loose leaf?
Like, what is happening here? My thing, though, is, Rodney, if I'm a waste this good lesbian snatch, I'm going to waste it on somebody that I know. I would give it to a Rodney, not a local. That's dumb. Why would I give it to a local? Why would I do that? No, that's not. So,
I mean,
Hershey, so did he have his pen? Did he have pen and paper?
That was his pen. I guess I was the paper.
Wow. I mean, I know we can laugh about it now, but that's real. I mean, and for you to have a wherewithal to navigate that without, I mean, that could have turned bad.
Yeah, like what if he was aggressive? That's some sick shit. You saw the Brazilian doctor?
Oh yeah. That was
so it's like certain stuff that go on. You see that women go through. It's like, come on, some of that shit just be outlandish and sick, man.
Rodney, you didn't see it?
No.
Okay, so it's a doctor who I guess the lady was having a C-section. I guess he was closing her up. And you know, when you're in the room, it's doctors behind a little sheet. So he was behind the sheet and she was obviously unconscious. He pulled his penis out and put it in her mouth. They got a recording of it. I was like,
what did he think? Those people in the room?
No, but they couldn't see him because he had the little sheet up.
But she's not conscious.
Nope.
Like what you getting out of that?
What you
I
get?
was devastated.
Was he getting wrecked?
Huh? I don't know. They didn't. I don't know. He just put it out, and it was recorded. They said he recorded himself doing it. So I don't know if somebody got to his phone, but I was devastated for her.
Lewis Sales, a Brazilian anesthesiologist. So, ladies, you going to Brazil, get your goddamn BBW, and mess around and get a full thing in your cheek.
Well, you know
Candace.
They got the DV. They got the BDL. Y'all know about
the dictation.
Y'all know about the BDL, right?
What's that?
Brazilian D-lift.
Wow. You know what? We got to take a break, Candace. I can't take it no more. Let's take a break. We'll be right back with more show. My name is Rodney Perry. You're tuned into Rodney Perry Live. How did we get here?
Type 2 diabetes can have a big impact on your life, but how can it be prevented? Well, the first step is knowing if you have prediabetes, a serious medical condition that puts you at high risk for type 2 diabetes. 1 in 3 American adults has prediabetes, but more than 80% don't know they have it. The good news is, prediabetes can be reversed, and for many people, healthy changes in their daily routine can make a big difference. Take the 1-minute risk test today at doihaveprediabetes.org.
Hey, we're back. My name is Rodney Perry. You're tuned in to Rodney Perry Live. Waiting on my first guest for the day. How about this, guys? Y'all seen this? The Emmys just hit the street. Emmy Awards are coming. I don't know if we watch TV the same way, though.
Nah, we don't. But I'd be happy to see the people share and post. I saw Sanaa Lathan and Stan Lathan both nominated. Will Packer and Shayla.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so seeing that was dope.
Well, what was Will nominated for? Well, let's look.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Emmy nominations. Let's see. No, not that. Drama series. Better Call Saul, Euphoria, Ozark, Severance, Squid Game, Stranger Things, Succession, and Yellow Jackets. All these streaming platforms too, guys. AMC, HBO, Netflix, Showtime. You want to pick one there, Green?
Huh?
Who you like in that drama series?
I'm gonna go with Ozark, but I know Squid Game is gonna win though. That
Ozark is good though, right?
Yeah, but Squid Games, they had everybody going crazy. Wow.
Squid Games was definitely hot in the streets. I'm gonna pick Squid Games too. What about you? What about you, sis?
I don't watch no TV for real. I don't know none of that.
All right,
I
so
watch Ozark though.
So you pick Euphoria. Beautiful. All right. Comedy series, best comedy series. Abbott Elementary, which I like. Black Girl EP on that. Abbott Elementary. Barry. Barry is one of them shows that just keep wallowing around, and they, white shows just be existing. They don't be doing nothing. They just be on.
No commercials. 19 seasons.
Hey, Abbott Elementary. Barry, Curb Your Enthusiasm is still on TV. Shouts out to JB Smooth. Hacks. I don't even know what Hacks is. The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel. My sister watched that. That's on Amazon Prime. Only Murderers in the Building. I've never seen that.
Never heard of it.
Never heard of it.
Ted Lasso is on season 2. Have anybody seen Ted freaking Lasso?
No.
This shit is hilarious. And finally, What We Do in the Shadows.
Just think about some of these titles, though, man.
Dude, Hershey, what do you like out of those comedy ones? Just pick one.
Whatever the blackest one is. Shit.
Abbott Elementary is the blackest show on here.
There we go. That one.
A Black EP, young lady from Philly. Man, I had a chance to meet her last time I was out in LA. Really nice lady. I hope she wins.
And I hope she wins.
Lasso is funny as hell. Nav Green, you got to pick for the comedy series?
Abbott Elementary as well.
Doom. But we pick Black for the Right to Perry Life.
It's a sweet.
All right. Limited series. I don't know none of this shit. The White Lotus, Pam and Tommy. Has anybody seen Pam and Tommy?
Yo, I seen the trailer. That's all Yo,
I've only seen the trailer. I don't know. This shit ain't never came out.
I didn't know it was out, but the trailer was. I was like, "Yo, that's gonna be a bop." Like,
Come out from the Martin show?
yeah,
No,
but it's
no.
Yeah,
Oh,
It's not Pam and Tommy from Martin.
oh.
but it's a spin. It's supposed to be.
Pam
Okay.
is the white girl and Tommy Lee.
No, that one. Oh, I thought you was talking about the trailer for Pam and Tommy. It's a black one.
No.
You know that, right?
I know that,
Man,
but that's
Let me help y'all out. Let me come in and help y'all out. Pamela Anderson, the Playboy chick,
right.
Tommy Lee.
Yeah, no, never mind.
Y'all trying to pick the. You ever try to pick the black candidate and they just got a black name?
Right.
Look,
Nav got his folks in the Ashley Newman says, Nav Green, I always enjoy you on 85 South. I didn't like them misspelling your name on that door though.
oh, thank you, Ashley. And they do that all the time, man. They really. I think they want me to quit so bad, but I keep.
You ain't gonna do it.
They throw at me.
That young man is not gonna quit. All right, so Pam, inventing Anna, the dropout dope stick. Yo, let me ask you, Candace, do you know? You got a pick in that category?
Yeah, I watched both Inventing Anna and I watched Pam and Tommy. Both of them were really crazy. I'm gonna go with the White Lotus because I feel like that probably will win over.
All right, you got our pick on that because don't neither one of us know shit about that. Stop right there. Joining the show, social media superstar. JJ is mad as hell because he laid his hat down and Jordan took it.
Jordan.
Hey, Jordan.
Jordan Jackson is in the building. How are you, sir?
Good, I'm good.
The Emmy nominations are out. We going through them. Let's see what's next. Lead actor in a drama series. Jason Bateman for Ozark. You picked that, Nav Green. Brian Cox for Succession, which is a great show. We talked about this earlier. Lee Jung-jae for Squid Games. Bob Odenkirk for Better Call Saul. Adam Scott for Severance. Never heard of that. Jeremy Strong for Succession. Who do we like?
I think you got to give it to Jason Bateman.
Ozark. You like Ozark?
He killed that.
I'm going against the grain, which is not really against the grain. Like Nav said, Lee Jung-jae for Squid Games killed that doggone series, and when the whole world was watching.
Yes,
I'm going with the guy from Better Call Saul because that's the only shit I remember ever watching.
Bob Odenkirk.
Better Call Saul is slept on. That's a serious.
Yeah, that's
Is
a good
it?
show. Yeah.
All right, lead actress in a drama series. Killing Eve, Jodie Comer. Laura Linney from Ozark. Melanie Linsky, Yellow Jackets. Sandra Oh, Killing Eve. Reese Witherspoon, The Morning Show. That was a good-ass series right there. Zendaya from Euphoria. Who's your pick?
Zendaya.
You going Zendaya?
Who's black?
Zendaya is black.
Zendaya.
Ashley said Ozark. Who you like? Did you say something, Hershey?
Zendaya.
All right.
You know,
Jordan Jackson, you got to pick.
I'll probably go to Ozark.
Whatever that is.
Euphoria is one
I
of those
ain't seen
shows
the
you
rest.
either-
I ain't seen the rest of them. Shit. I ain't even heard of them other series.
Hey, that's Black in America, man. They be missing us sometimes. Cause I don't know nothing about Yellow Jackets or Killing Eve.
Nope.
I did see The Morning Show, and Reese Witherspoon was completely.
How was that? How was the morning show?
It's like on. I want to say it was on HBO Max or something like that. All right, lead actor in a comedy series. Shouts out to Atlanta, ATL, Shorty Donald Glover. This will be his second Emmy if he gets this right.
Mm-hmm.
Bill Hader for Barry. Nicholas Holt for The Great. Steve Martin, Only Murderers in the Building. Martin Short. They will dig an old white man up out their ass, won't they?
Really?
Martin Short, Only Murderers in the Building. Jason Sudeikis, Ted Lasso. He was a great star of this show. I gotta say, my pick is easily Atlanta. What's your thoughts?
Atlanta all day, but I thought Miss Pat got nominated for it.
Miss Pat?
Yeah, I thought she would put it on her page.
Well,
It might not be this category. It might be a different category.
Oh,
yeah. They gotta find Miss Pat, lead actress in a comedy series. Maybe she is here. No. Hold on. No. Lead actress in the comedy series, Rachel Brosnahan for the Marvel of Miss Maisel. Quintana Brunson, Mystery. That's the lead actress. Katie Kuko, flight attendant. Never heard of that. Elle Fanning, the great. Issa Rae for the final season of Insecure.
Team Issa.
About time.
Yes, Issa.
I just be happy to hear somebody black. I don't care at this point.
Hey, you know what, Nav Green? I'm right there with you, dog.
You say that again.
Insecure was really good. I feel like they should have got a lot more. Like, it was a really good show. Really
exactly. Good. They did a great job for a long time too.
Yep.
Let's see.
It's
Variety Talk Series.
Huh?
Variety Talk Series. The Daily Show with Trevor Noah. Jimmy Kimmel. Last Week Tonight with John Oliver.
Jimmy Kimmel ain't gonna get it. Then.
Hold on, we ain't done. Late Night with Seth Meyers. Won't get it. The Late Show with Stephen Colbert. So Stephen Colbert and Seth Meyers not gonna get it.
No, but Jimmy Kimmel will. They gonna get it to him.
You think so? He might easily have the biggest show on here.
Yeah.
I like the John Oliver show, and I like Trevor Noah.
I wonder why the guy on Netflix who's been doing what's his name? The older guy.
Oh, you talking about the comedian with the political show?
No, he's interviewed Will Smith. He's interviewed Cardi B.
Oh, you talking about David Letterman?
Yes.
Oh well, they don't give a shit about him, obviously.
Yeah, that ain't considered. They wouldn't even consider that like a.
So
is that considered variety talk series? I think so.
It's good. It was really good.
No, it's really good. But
he ain't doing the show every day either.
Yeah, that's true.
So is Kevin Hart not nominated for True Story nowhere?
We haven't got to, if he is, we ain't got to it. Competition program: The Amazing Race, Lizzo's Watch Out for the Big Girls, Nailed It, RuPaul's Drag Race, Top Chef, and The Voice. Who are y'all picking for competition show?
Lizzo.
Top Chef.
You got Lizzo and that green?
RuPaul Drag Race. That's some good damn entertainment.
Top Chef.
Jordan Jackson, who you got?
Top Chef.
Oh, Top Chef is my shit. Top Chef is definitely my shit.
Rodney, you watch a lot of TV, man.
Yeah, how? I can't watch no TV.
Man, listen, Rodney played a game 23 hours out the day. He on set 10 hours out the day. I'm convinced this man.
It's two of them. It's at least two of them. Hey, while you playing, and the only thing on here I haven't seen Amazing Race. I watched Lizzo for the Big Girls. I haven't watched Nailed It, but I have my daughter loves RuPaul. So when I'm sitting down with my kids, I watch whatever they watch. Top Chef, like Jordan says, is a win always. And I don't really I don't care about The Voice.
What?
I mean, yeah.
Hey, here goes that category. It goes that category. Hershey television movie. Chippendale Rescue Rangers. Ray Donovan the movie. I didn't even know this existed.
Right, I want to see that though.
Reno 911, The Hunt for Kenan. The Survivor. Zoe's Extraordinary Christmas. I don't have a vote here. I would love to see Ray Donovan though, because that was a good show.
That's
Whoever
the only
needed
one
the
that
most,
I've
I hope they
seen.
win.
Ray Donovan was good, boy.
I think the series was better than the movie, but the movie
was
good.
it?
You saw the movie?
Yeah, I saw the movie.
So how did they break it down to make it to turn it into what was it, like hour and a half, 2 hour movie?
Yeah, they basically kind of give you like what's happening now.
Oh shit! 'Cause I lost the series about.
A lot of stuff has already happened, so now it's kind of like, where are we now?
Oh, I got you.
All right.
So you had to finish the series to watch the movie.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm glad you said that. Let me go finish the series.
All right. Guest actor in a comedy series. Gerard Carmichael, Saturday Night Live. Bill Hader, Curb Your Enthusiasm. James Lance, Ted Lasso. Nathan Lane, Only Murderers in the Building. Christopher McDonald. This is one of them, as an actor, Nav, you do one day on set and you could mess around and catch an Emmy, dude. Oh, variety sketch series, Saturday Night Live and the Black Lady Sketch Show. Shouts out to my co-star from Johnson Family Vacation. Who else? Variety Special Live. Hey, the 64th Annual Grammys, the slap hold around the world.
Man.
Live in front of a studio audience, the facts of life in different strokes. I guess they did that live in front of studio audience. The Oscars, I'm looking at the Grammys. No, this is the slap heard around the girl. The Oscars, ABC.
Yeah.
That was a slap heard around. The Oscars should win.
This December will be 13 years. I've been doing
Who
comedy.
is that? Pepsi, Super Bowl, LVI, Halftime Show, Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg, Mary J. Blige, Eminem, Kendrick Lamar, and 50 Cent.
Rodney, you know that LVI, that's a numeric number?
I do.
Oh. What number? What number?
I said, wait now. I said, why not say that instead of fucking a number?
Yeah.
I think it's 56 though. Now that I had to think about it.
That's correct.
56 in the building. All right, let's do this.
LVI is hilarious.
All right, last category. I think this is, I'm stopping after this because this is killing me. All right. Variety special, pre-recorded. Adele, One Night Only, CBS. Dave Chappelle, The Closer, Netflix. Harry Potter 20th anniversary, Return to Hogwarts.
Are we still
Norm Macdonald, posthumously on Netflix. One Last Time, An Evening with Tony Bennett and Lady Gaga. Which one do y'all like?
Let's go, Dave.
Dave all day.
Yeah, I gotta go with
Dave win that one.
Dave should win, but he's going up against Harry Potter.
He going up against Adele.
You going up against Adele.
Damn.
I think Adele and Harry Potter go cancel each other out, because they're both English.
Hey, look, Candace, could you look up who do we say a few minutes ago? Miss Pat. Look up Miss Pat. See if Miss Pat has won an Emmy. Is she up for Emmy this year? If so, what category?
I want to know if Kevin is up for Emmy too, because True Story was an amazing show.
I think we'd have been said his name. He's up there because they were advertising.
I don't know. He should have been on something because that show was amazing.
Rodney act like he really didn't want to say it.
Outstanding director, I think. For Miss Pat.
Who? It must have been for
Miss Pat.
Which director though?
Outstanding director for a comedy series. You got Atlanta, Barry, Hacks.
Oh, they don't say which director and which episode.
You only need one.
It's for the whole series, for a comedy series.
Okay, because they have different directors like every one.
Yeah, that's how.
Thank you for tuning in. Let's open up the floor. We're headed to the top of the hour. It's time for the question of the day. When was the last time you lost? Jordan Jackson, when was the last time you lost?
Lost.
Whatever you want to share.
Oh, I just lost money in Vegas. I'm still hurting from that.
Wait a minute. Jordan.
Told me up, boy. God no.
Well, okay. What do you play? What do you play?
I need $112 to make money, man.
What do you play?
I play poker and craps.
So where did you lose? Craps, probably.
I lost the craps. I always win poker, but it's such a slow grind, man. For poker, you know them craps, boy.
Fast money, come fast, go fast. Nav Green, when the last time you lost?
I lost last night at 11:35. That's what I played the lottery. So my number.
What do you buy scratch offs? You play the big?
I play numbers. So all day yesterday I was seeing my mom's birthday. So I was like, let me play her birthday. Man, I went and loaded up on it. It went nowhere near close. It was 992. I play 826.
What was the number 9? What?
August 26.
Huh?
What was the number 992?
Yeah, 992.
Wow.
Now, if your mom
so you played the three digit.
Yeah, cash 3.
Get out of here. That's
Jordan is August 26th.
That's my mom's birthday.
Oh man,
that's crazy.
That's a Virgo. That's a Virgo birthday too.
That's Virgo.
Yeah.
Virgo, gang.
Hey, 26 be falling though. My mom's birthday be falling a lot.
Not when I needed it.
So
Hey Hershey, when the last time you lost? What have you lost? Last time you lost?
I actually lost 2 days ago one of my locks. So shit, it's kind of that. Yeah, I'm losing those. So I guess I'll be in the wig next week. Shit.
Hilarious. It still look nice. Candy, last time you lost?
I lost 5 pounds Monday.
Oh, let's go. That's lost.
Is this
I lost.
Get this. Or like
I lost.
What's the time span?
Probably like a week.
Oh, let's go.
Damn, that's great. That's great.
I
lost. I played poker on the PlayStation, and we was playing last night. And me and this guy down head to head, and he beat me. And
you can play on the. I didn't even know you can play on the PlayStation.
It's a game called Prominence, and then we exchange money on PayPal.
Oh, bro, you gotta get me in that game. Hell
yeah. No, Jordan.
Jordan.
No, Jordan. Jordan, play your mother's number. Play your mother's birthday. That's the only.
Somebody say Hershey lost a lash.
Stupid ass Dilla. So stupid.
All right, next question. This is a bit philosophical, Nav Green. What's missing in your life?
Man.
Everybody all silent. Like
because you can't lock in on one thing. It's like, dang, what am I missing the most?
Yeah, that's a hard question.
I'll give you. Let me answer to help y'all. What's missing in my life? I probably need some more sleep.
Okay.
I definitely like just to shut all the way down. I don't do that enough.
Yeah.
You know what I'm missing, Rodney Perry?
What's that, big dog?
I'm missing balance.
But give me some more of that. What expand on that? What you mean?
Like Wells Fargo, I didn't get some more money in my account.
You know
more
what?
balance.
I can't stand him.
Account balance.
I need more balance. Hershey,
that was so
deep.
Up? That was so deep. I like what you did there.
Hershey, what you missing in your life?
Locks. No, look.
At least that one.
No, what I'm missing in my life. I think for me, what I can say in a transparent moment, the thing I think I'm missing the most at this particular moment is staying confident in what I do with the writing and everything like that. So in this season, I'm missing that.
Focus.
Yeah. Well, I'm always focused, but I think when it comes to me, everybody else sees something in me that I don't and always push me. You know, I'm always pushing myself, but normally in this particular moment, I'm kind of like stagnant because I'm not comfortable and confident in where I'm at right now.
Wow. Nav Green, what's missing in your life?
Inner peace.
Really?
Piece of chicken, piece of pie, piece of what?
I'm waiting on the joke. I'm waiting on the joke to come.
No, it's no joke. It's like, like with certain stuff, your mind always thinking you should be doing more.
Yeah. That's
like being more places, doing all this type of stuff. And sometimes, like, if you just take it slow, a lot of things just fall in line, fall in place if we not ready.
Completely agree, man. I've been really working on being thankful, regardless, because there's a lot of people that swap places with you, Nav Green or Jordan Jackson or Hershey or Candace. People watching you and they going, they feel the same way, but they don't have nowhere near what you got.
Right.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Wow. Candy,
I wish I was coming to America. I wish that.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm missing, I think, consistency. Like I start stuff and I'll be consistent for a while, then my mind shifts to something else, and then I'm consistent with that. But I need some level of like consistency with everything.
That's one thing this show helped me with is the fact that we do it every day.
Yeah,
it makes you kind of stay focused, and you gotta recoil each day. And the nature of the show. The fact that we got different co-hosts every day, we got different guests every day. It makes a big difference, and it's helped me with that. That very thing. What would you hate to lose, Candy? What would you hate to lose?
My vision.
Well, why you say that? That's interesting.
Hey, let me just stop. Candy good at this.
She wrote the questions. Candy wrote the questions.
I had no idea.
We know.
He knew.
But I think about that every morning. Every morning when I wake up, I'm so happy I can see, because some people, they can't see.
That's crazy. So I had LASIK surgery done 15 years ago. The scariest thing about LASIK surgery is for maybe 2 seconds during the process, you go completely black.
Yeah, that's scary.
And you like, yo.
That's scary.
That's crazy. All right, Hershey, what would you hate to lose?
You know what, Candy? I'm gonna go with sight, but not like literally. I would hate to lose my vision of my dreams and my goals.
Ooh, come on, get philosophical then.
So that would definitely be mine. And that goes back to me in my season. I have to stay focused, and so that would be mine.
Nav Green, what would you hate to lose, man?
They saying vision and sight. I would say passion. So it's like, how you see a lot of people get burnt out and they get, tired of a lot of things. Passion when it comes to like, entertainment, comedy, living, kids, anything.
Yeah.
Because sometimes I get tired of family, all that type of stuff. So it's like, I don't want to lose my passion with that neither.
I love that. George Jackson, you got the final answer.
I hate to lose myself. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you may get caught up. You may get caught up in trying to please everybody else and end up losing yourself in the process. And another thing, Rodney, with you doing your thing consistently, which is what I try to tell everybody that's trying to build their social media up like that, is that's the biggest thing that people really won't stay, because they think you're supposed to get 200 people on the
overnight.
And if you get 10 today and 12 tomorrow, that is increase. That's the only thing that you need to do every time. Don't get caught up in the number, just caught up in giving people great stuff, great content, great things because right now these questions, man, it's going out to how many people are out there, but we're helping somebody stay focused on what they're trying to do. So it's a good thing that you're doing, bro.
Hey, well said. Hey, my name is Rodney Perry. You're tuning in to Rodney Perry Live. We're gonna reset to the next hour, man. You guys have been great so far. My guests are in the building: Nav Green, Hershey, the entertainer, Jordan Jackson, the great Candace Latoya. My name is Rodney Perry. We'll be right back.
for America's #1 funny man. What? Hey! Make some noise! Ladies and gentlemen, from LA to New York, Chicago to Mississippi, let's give it up for America's #1 funny man, Rodney.
What up, y'all? It's your boy Rodney Perry. You're tuning in to Rodney Perry Live. Great show today. Shouts out to my co-host, Hershey, Nav Green. Jordan Jackson popped in with us as per usual. Love when he comes in. Candace Latoya is in the building. For my next guest, he's the legal. I wanted to do something with this show when I decided to create some of the segments. And a lot of times we don't stay abreast of what's happening in the legal world until it's upon us. Until we see somebody in our community get beat up and tore up on the street, until we see a case with R. Kelly or Brittany Griner, and it's almost too late to do anything. So I wanted to stay ahead of that stuff by bringing in one of my friends that knows what's happening in the last case. Welcome to the show, Mr. Charlie Coleman. Charlie!
What's going on, boss?
Man, how are you, first of all?
I'm good, man. How you doing?
Hey, it's always a pleasure. They call him Chucky the Troll. He's always trolling the industry, see what's happening in these legal streets.
Yeah.
I know you got a lot, and we talked about it a little earlier, they moved R. Kelly.
Yep. That's exactly where I want to start.
All right, boo, you go.
Yep. So they moved R. Kelly. He's had his case in New York where he got 30 years. They've now moved him to Chicago to begin his case in Chicago.
He might break out. He might.
I mean, he got a lot of places to go there. So he's there now, and they're going to begin that case. That case involves some sexual assault. Most of this case is regarding the actual tapes. So some of the tapes that we've seen that have come out.
The urine tape but
most of this
they never did fully identify him on those tapes, did they?
It was never identified in a previous case. So the previous case that he beat years ago, they weren't able to identify him. Lots of people are saying because that case took place in Chicago as well, that he'll have a little bit more favor in Chicago because that's his community of people.
Right. And Chicago would have to take some responsibility.
Yeah. So in addition to that, he actually we found out on the back end during the sentencing of the last case, Jocelyn Savage, which is potentially one of the victims, she actually wrote a character letter for him in which she said that now she's his fiance.
Oh my God.
So now she's saying that she's the fiance and that the time that he's gotten wasn't equal to what he did, and she's in love with him, and the government is trying.
Did she know he ain't got no more money?
she like maybe.
Somebody calling him. People call you at the worst moments. All right, he should be back up in a second. I'll bring my co-host in as we get him loaded back in here. Nav Green. Man, they are in the process of loading R. Kelly. He's been moved to matter of fact, where you at, Coleman? We'll get him back up in here. Hey, as soon as we pop back in, Candace, put him in. Perfect. The whole thing with R. Kelly has been really challenging, especially for those of us that were fans. And I don't know what's concerning to me. Oh, he's back. Here we go. What's concerning to me is that you know, this is a guy that like Nav said, man, you know, he had a song that marked time for him, you know, the song they walked down the aisle with. But go ahead, Chucky.
Yeah. So that's crazy in regards to the letter and the allegation. But R. Kelly said this trial is set to probably last about 2 or 3 months. So it will be expensive, and he's facing 12 to 20. So the sentences will probably run currently, which basically means that they'll run at the same time. So as long as that sentence that he gets is not over 30 years, he could actually get out in about 12 to 15.
But that also affects any appeal. So he can appeal the racketeering and all that stuff and still have the other crimes sitting on top of it.
Right. So even if the time is reduced, it's basically going to be who the federal government is probably going to have more control over him. So he probably will be in the federal prison serving both of the time, both sentences concurrently.
Wow. I remember seeing this dude live, man, and he's saying that dude's like, y'all ain't gonna always have me. He probably knew then.
He knew that. He wasn't talking about death.
He was not talking about death. What else is happening out in the streets, man?
So you have Tristan Thompson and Khloe Kardashian. They are actually announced yesterday having a second child via surrogate. Now, of course, we already know that they
have caught him cheating like 10 times.
So she put out a statement that basically they planned this and the child was conceived prior to all of the cheating allegations. So the interesting part of this is that, like I mentioned, they're having a child by surrogate. Now, in every other state besides California, it's illegal to pay a surrogate. So they paid this surrogate $1 million. They put her up in a lavish home. She gets massages daily. She has a private chef. In every other of the 50 states, 49 states, you can't pay a surrogate that is interested in holding your child. So since California is
what's the law though? So I'm trying to understand. You can't pay it, but surrogates exist.
Yep.
Only in one state.
So it's the way that they're paying them. So you can pay someone to basically
after they had a baby.
Correct, but they're paying it as a. So they paid her a $1 million salary, and the benefits are put up in this home. She gets a private chef. She gets 3 massages a day, and that's just not something that they typically do because they don't want the policy behind it is they don't want coercion. They want people to actually come in and help and support people who aren't able to carry and conceive their children. But in this case, similar to her sister, they've just like thrown money and found people that they're actually interested in having the child for them.
And so the surrogate is just carrying the baby, though. The surrogate is not her genetic baby at all.
All of the genetics come from the parents. She's just carrying the baby. They've announced that it's a Latina middle-aged woman that's carrying the baby. And she should be having that baby, they say, any day now.
Get out of here. Did y'all see the thing last week with they incubating the baby in the bubble?
Yeah.
That's scary to me, dude.
It is. I'm not here for none of that. It's creepy.
That's giving me Matrix vibes right now, Green. All right, go ahead, Charlie. What else we got, bro?
Just wanted to talk quick about George Foreman. He has way more problems than his grill's not selling anymore.
Really?
2 women have come forward and they're saying 45 years ago he sexually assaulted them.
Oh my God.
Of the women are looking for $12.5 million. And
they trying to take the man grill money.
I bring this up because there is a statute of limitations as it relates to criminal suits for sexual misconduct. But in most jurisdictions, there is not a statute of limitation for civil cases. So both of these cases that are being brought forward are civil. So he actually has jumped out in front because they have not filed the cases yet. They're supposed to file the cases at the end of this week. But he's jumped out in front of them and said, hey, these women have been harassing my family for the last 45 years, trying to get money for me, and this is their final way to try to get it. So he has an over $300 million estate. So my question is, if someone is suing you and they potentially can damage your reputation and character that you've had over 60 years, is it worth spending a little money to get them out of your face?
I mean, you would think so, but then what you can't control is public perception. So you might pay him, and then the public go, "Oh, it must be something there. Where there's smoke, there's fire." If you pay him a quarter,
Right.
Yeah, and once you start paying, you ain't gonna be able to stop. That's the messed up thing about it. Once you start paying somebody off,
and these gag orders don't work, man. It's like, Charlie, years ago, person was signed a gag order, you would never hear from again. That's not true. Bill Cosby, people signed a gag order. These R. Kelly, some of these cases was under gag order, sealed, but stuff gets unsealed.
Well, I think that's the emergence of social media, because we didn't have social media 15 or 20 years ago. So these gag orders, you didn't have anywhere to go except like the newspaper, the Inquirer, things like that. But now with social media, you're able to monetize, and it's okay for you because you can pay for whatever penalties come with you not following the court order. The court is not going to award anyone $1 million for violating a gag order. So when they outweigh, probably they talk to their attorney, look, you can monetize on this, you can do a book, you can do a TV, you can go on social media and have a campaign. So I think social media really impacted those types of agreements.
Wow, that's crazy. Jerry the Great, in a related story, says that George Foreman is going to be selling the Instant Pot instantly.
What's so crazy right now? I forgot that George Foreman was still alive, so I feel like
be out of the way.
Yeah, man, he stay out the way, so he could use this publicity to get them grills back.
No, you know what? I probably need a new grill. It's about time to get a new grill. And you can have some great vegan dishes, Nav Green.
Man, what you talking about?
Free range chicken.
Oh, fake vegans.
I do.
Hey, I love
Nav Green's vegan dishes. I be hollering. Tickles me, man.
Hey, as a vegan, I love watching this. He be having me wrong.
You a vegan as well, Jordan?
Yeah, Jordan is a vegan for
3
real.
years.
What you mean for real, Rodney?
I apologize. You're right. I apologize.
Well, technically, I'm a vegan too. All right, go ahead.
You can't be no technical vegan.
I'm here for all Nav Green vegan stuff. I participate in all of Nav Green's vegan dish stories.
Thank you.
Hey, Charlie, is that it? Did we cover everything?
Last quick thing, and this is to just talk about, something that's good to know on the streets. Bow Wow, they come under a little fire because Orlando, which
I saw this. What happened?
child star, and he had an interview with a podcast, a social media podcast company. And in an interview, he basically just went off on a limb and said, he said that Lil Bow had good vagina.
That's what he said.
Wait, what happened?
I love Orlando. I'll be here for all his shit.
He's so out of control. That dude is out of control.
I love him.
I'm confused.
He should get an Emmy.
Bow Wow.
Let Charlie do it. I'm gonna shut up.
Yeah, Bow Wow got a statement basically saying he's the king and the king doesn't respond to things like this. Well, Orlando doubled down this morning and was basically like, Bow Wow, you got good vagina and you going on all these concerts, rapping and singing, well, you got good vagina. So I bring it up because, these types of statements, they can be slanderous and they can be liable. But the issue and the element that's hard to overcome is intent. So we would really have to know, a part of being able to sue someone to get them to stop spreading information. One, it involves the freedom of speech. So you have the ability to say whatever you want to say, but if it's damaging to someone's character, it can be slanderous and liable. But then also that person has to prove, did you really not believe it? So our question to you is, do we really think this man believes about Bow Wow?
He definitely believe it. Now, if it's true, that's a whole other thing. That's so absurd. I mean, I've known Bow Wow. He was in Johnson Family Vacation. I've known Bow Wow since he was a little boy, man. So I'm sorry to see this young man slander his name, and wow, he'll outlive this like he does everything else. Bow Wow is a Teflon dog.
But you know, Rodney, I think it was the transition from which it stemmed from.
Right.
He asked him, "Do he watch 106 in Park?" He said,
like,
"No."
yeah.
I haven't watched it since Bow Wow. He said, "Do you have a problem with Bow Wow?" He said, "No. He got good vagina."
Wow. Where'd that come from?
Yeah, like how did that come from 106 in Park?
All right, let's talk to Hershey as somebody with good vagina. Hershey.
That's how you transition. That's how you transition.
Hershey, I don't know this personally, but you know, I've heard people talk. So
wait, whoa, you ain't gonna put that out there. You ain't heard nobody talk about my vagina. I
have not. You're right. You're absolutely
right.
Hold on, but we're just assuming. Is that not a compliment?
It is for a woman, not a guy. A straight guy. Most gay guys say that, but if you're a straight guy and you proclaim to be straight, that's an insult.
Agreed. All right, I think we got to the bottom of it. Have y'all seen this, Charlie? So a few weeks ago, we saw these stories hit the news. Let's see.
Trying to help out though? You're not helping out.
I'm not trying to help. I'm trying to help my son.
But how are you helping your son when you're only getting food for just him and not the other kids? Himself.
Okay, so we saw that stuff hit the news. Then we saw the girl come out and go.
So the whole world is basically bashing me right now because I'm the baby mama who was upset at her baby daddy because he only decided to get.
So we saw that.
Mm-hmm.
So most recently, same girl, she came out and said the whole thing was a joke.
Yeah, I knew that already. I knew them.
You know them? Okay,
yeah.
They said. So how about this though, Jordan? Another girl came out and said, "Hey,
it's really
that's me. It's a true story. Here's the door. This is where my baby daddy come from all the time." So it's another. So it's even. I think somebody said a little earlier the plot thickens. Like, let's talk about the effects of social media, guys, and how you can see something in that. Because Jordan, that can happen to y'all. I mean, you guys do stories that look real.
Right.
That's
the niche that I found. And the thing is, when it comes to the skits, the best ones are gonna go viral. It's not even really about the video, it's about the topic. You know what I'm saying? That nail salon skit hit over 200 million views because it's always the topic. So the reason that video was shared so much is because things like that can really happen. Because I went
baby
through that,
father, this and that. Yes.
Yeah, I went through that same thing when I used to bring my daughter Christmas gifts, and the fathers, she had 2 other children, and them dads wasn't about nothing. So they never had anything. So I would bring them 1 or 2 gifts. But you know what I'm saying? My daughter would get, you know, all the gifts that she's supposed to get. So it puts you in a situation where you got to kind of step up a little bit, because if you that type of person, because some people
them kids probably still love you too. Them kids you brought that 1 or 2 gifts, they probably still love you, man.
For sure.
Yeah.
But it's always subject matter. It's just like the comedy that you write when you stand. It's always about what's more relatable and what people can talk about that's gonna make the videos head to another level when it comes to going viral.
Nav Green, man, we in the social media world. You the shift leader. Has anybody ever thought one of your bits was real?
Yeah, people. Well, I don't know. You know, people kind of really gullible.
Right.
Because sometimes, you know, I do it be on green screen. So they were like, "Man, how you be going into the McDonald's doing that?" I'm like, but it's like a Santa Claus thing. Do you let them know it's not real? So I just like, hey, man.
Go ahead. Yeah.
I just laugh it off, you know.
Dude, while you playing, I got a character called Barry the Blind Uber Driver. And people be in the comments talking like Barry is blind for real. Yeah. Why would they get to call him knowing he blind? I'm like, lady.
They do the same thing to me after my show. When I do my Fantasia, they like, yo, so what is Fantasia like? I'm like, I don't know her for real like that. Like, tell me about attention because I got a whole story. I do a whole impersonation of her. They be thinking like I really know her.
Well,
Like,
will you do it? Will you do it? Will you do it?
Oh, of course. So when people call me and ask me what it's like to be an idol, I tell them I don't really know what it's like to be an idol, but I know it's bittersweet.
I love it.
Because sometimes I scribble action notes on my notebook. That's why I couldn't read it right.
Hold on, what she say? What she say?
Sometimes I scribble action notes on my notebook. And that's why I couldn't read it right at the time, but I got it now.
Yeah, you actually, Miss Fantasia, you got a book out.
I do. I haven't read none of it.
Wow, that's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah. Well, wow, I'm so glad to have you on the show today, sis. You got how's the baby?
The baby is good because I realized I had to submit to my husband to get pregnant.
Oh, right. Yeah, a lot of women don't want to submit. Well, how did you come to that realization?
I realized that when he said submit, and I found out what it meant, and I just did it.
Wow. You know what? I think that's about it. Thank you, Miss Fantasia. Appreciate
you guys. I love you all.
You look great. Oh, last question, Miss Fantasia. Why you pull your shoes off when you perform?
Because my feet sweat real bad. And when your shoes, your feet sweat, you get the slide, and I don't want to fall because I got my booty heavy.
Right. I've definitely heard stories about your booty being really dense. So that's amazing. Thank you so much. You never know. You hear Rodney Perry live. You never know stuff. You never know. Thank you, Fantasia.
Y'all be great. I'm an idol, and I love you.
You're definitely an idol. Oh, one more thing, Fantasia, before you go. Is it true that you and Ruben was beefing?
No, because I don't even eat beef.
All right. That's what I thought. Thank you, sis. Hey, y'all. I'm Rodney Perry. You tuned in to Rodney Perry Live. Let's take a break. We come back. More show, man. Y'all off the train. Hit the button. We are back. It is your boy Rodney Perry, tuning in Rodney Perry Live. Sorry for waking your nap. Welcome. Man, about to lay it down.
Hey, no. As soon as I came out the yard, it was like,
Yo, hey Hershey, great bit, man. You just jumped in there and rocked with me. I love that.
I started off in improv, Rodney, long time ago. That's how I started comedy.
You know what? While you playing, I was an improver. Like my first stuff, you know, me back in the day. You know who Ken Jun is from the Hangover movie?
No, I probably have.
Ken Jun, the Asian kid.
Oh yeah. Okay, yeah.
He was rocking with us back in the day. Me, him, Harry. You know, many years ago. So yeah, it's always a pleasure.
I love
play
improv.
with somebody stupid. Hey, Jordan Jackson.
Yes, sir.
You live on the corner improv, and we can do that right now. I just saw one with you and Munchie that took me out. What was y'all talking about?
My ex.
Maybe so. I mean, y'all do so many. I know it's like 15 of them.
I drop 20. I drop 20 reels a day, bro. It's too much money out there.
You know what? And that's what I want to talk to you about. I talked to Lawrence Killebrew, and he gave me the formula. He said, Rod, he said, if every reel do 1,000, then you got to do at least 20 a day.
Oh wow.
Yeah, if they do 1,000 views, I mean they may do more, but if each reel do just 1,000, you got to do 20.
1,000, and that's low. But you know what I'm saying? So
that's low. So what's your average?
between 7 and 10. Some of them, every now and again, you'll get one that just get like 3,000. But I ain't got
now you got reels on Instagram and Facebook.
both,
I'm sure.
both. Because I get paid on everything. I get paid on both my Instagram pages, and I get paid on all 3 of my Facebook. So shoot, I'll be
now, does that make you change your focus? Because you was generating long form videos. Now you're back into this real space. What do you like, or does it matter? You just trying to collect the check.
Well, to see the difference is right now. Let's just say for this month alone, I'm at 36 million views on just the reels, and the money. You know what I'm saying? My long-term videos were making me some pretty good money, but I had to work harder. With the skits, I just make it as relatable as possible, and it's gonna get out there. It's gonna move. So it's like 36 million views compared to maybe 10 million over here on the long term, and people's attention span has changed back to that to the era of the what was that, the one that's gone now?
Vine.
Vine. So I got to go with what's paying.
I'm not mad at you, man. I'm not mad at you. Like, it's so frustrating for me personally. I get my Facebook to monetize the in-stream ads. I get my YouTube monetize the in-stream ads. But you turn around, like Jerry the Great says, you do a short on YouTube, and the short go 20,000, a million, and now people come to your page for that.
Yeah, and now you're building money, and you're building a brand, because my personal page, they converted to a professional page.
Okay.
And I've caught up almost to I'm close to 300,000 on my personal page. It took me forever to get to that. I think I'm at 485,000 on my Facebook, and I'm about to catch my light page just from doing the reels on my professional page.
Got it. Now, you're affiliated with Country Wayne. Does that affiliation impact you positively or negatively?
Oh, of course, positively. You know what I'm saying? Especially bringing me back to probably the hottest Facebook sitcom.
It really is.
Yeah, out there. So that helps the brand. It helps build the brand that we have together as far as touring together, because now when we go on the second part of the Live Nation tour, with me being seen more on his stuff, because I was out of his for a minute and just doing the stand-up with him, and then I was just over here creating my own as far as the content going. But now merging it back together, that just helps the brand continue.
You even higher.
Yep.
Wow, that's interesting. Nav Green, man, you in the space, man. You should have some success, man. I've watched you build your acting reel, build your stand-up reel. What's most important to you right now?
I think, man, acting is most important, because that takes your price up. That gets you more notoriety, like in the world. But stand up, man, it's just like, feel free. You could get on stage and just say and be yourself. So I love that, but I need that acting to be as comfortable as I want to be on stage doing stand up.
Right. I mean, it's such a different world we live in. I think it's all important. Like, I'm an actor, but I spend motherfucking 8 hours a day fucking with this internet, figuring it out. You know what I mean? And so as you achieve these milestones, I like reels kind of escape me a little bit. Hershey, are you getting the real business too?
I'm transitioning.
You can sing. You're a talent. You can sing.
Yeah, I've been doing that too.
You'll be a gold mine over there.
Apparently, everybody didn't know I sung because comedy kind of just like overshadowed all of that. But yeah, I'm getting into it now, and I'm actually getting paid for it. I'm actually wrote a skit for Jordan and I whenever we link up, and it has me singing in it actually. But yeah, I'm transitioning. I'm kind of old school though, Rodney, since I started a long time ago. I'm still the road comedian. You know how you want to hit every stage, I'm still on that. So I'm still trying to learn the transition as well into the social media. So,
Perfect. Hey man, you know what? It's always a pleasure to talk to Jordan, man, because he's always willing to share information. Jordan, everybody ain't willing to share. Nav, everybody ain't willing to share.
No, they not.
You
Oh,
know,
boy, especially where we at. Y'all know.
you know,
Right.
that's crazy to me. But you guys are always willing to share with the OG. I appreciate it, man. What is it about you guys that make that cool? Nav and then Jordan.
Well, I think a lot of people, and I be talking like, bro, we not in competition with each other, bro. We in competition with these other folks, man. And when I speak of other folks, I'm talking big corporations, the people we don't even know. So it's like the money that they willing to give us, they don't care about that money. So I want you to get the money. I want, especially if I'm not. Jordan just said he put up 20 reels a day. So by him saying that, he's working for that.
Yeah.
If I know somebody else who's willing to do 20 reels a day, why wouldn't I tell them if I'm not doing it? Like it's just
Right.
yeah, like it's not hurting or helping.
Wow. Hey, well said, Jordan Jackson. What's your thoughts, man?
I think the thought process is different with a lot of people. My process has always been plant a seed in people and look for nothing in return. Because, you know what I'm saying, man or woman will let you down every time, but God is still going to provide and going to
That
give
part.
you.
Come on,
still
Pastor.
going to give you what you are supposed to get. And you cannot stop anyone from getting to the place that God has for them anyway. So which would you rather be? Would you be the person who helped them get to where God is going, or tried to hinder them, but it's not going to work anyway? Help people, and the thing will come back. It will come back to you. You know what I'm saying?
100-fold.
And I like people like Nav, man, because Nav has been the same person every time I have met him. Like that, like a good, genuine person. But that's why he's prospering. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't understand that. When you have hate in your heart, all you want to do is criticize people for what they're trying to do. You know what I'm saying? That is not helping anybody or any situation. So when you're a good, positive person, good things don't happen to good people every time.
I launched a clothing line almost 6 years ago called Support to Be Supported for that very reason. It wasn't even about the money. It's about pretty much the artistry and how we don't support each other and how we don't look out for each other. I remember when I first started, a lot of jewels and gems wasn't given to me, and I always vowed I wouldn't be that way. So every up and coming comedian, especially women, I'm always giving them the game. If I go headline, I'm always taking them with me to open or feature, because I feel like that space wasn't provided for me. And I just feel like that's how you get it back. And like Jordan said, anything that's for you gonna be for you anyway.
Wow. Hey, such great co-host, Nav Green, Hershey the Entertainer, Jordan Jackson. Now it's time for my next guest. She's here every week. We call her segment the Morning Quickie. She's a knowledgeable sexpert. All right. We got a lesbian on the show today. Sherelle, I hope you're ready for this. Kind of. Anyway, she said.
Kind of.
Welcome to the show, Miss Sherelle E. Thomas. How are you, Sherelle?
I am great. Great. How are you guys?
Wonderful. Great. Why are you always glowing?
I know, right?
Oh, you know,
she couldn't talk about it if you weren't glowing.
You know why she's glowing.
I love it.
Hey, she's at Sherelle E. Thomas on Instagram. She's always putting out positive. Like, you one of the few people that can talk sex without it feeling nasty.
That's what I like.
You know,
I have to learn that.
And that's my beef with you. I need the more nasty shit.
Dang, that's not my cup of tea, Rodney. I like it. I like it clean. Don't y'all like lady in the street, freak in the street? Like, yeah, lady in the street.
You said it right.
Nah, yeah,
you got it right. You must have been on your Hershey page. Hershey be wilding out over there in the streets.
I do.
Hey, speaking of nasty, this Nav Green, you hear me? When Nav Green hosts the show, it's gonna be some foul stuff going on.
Nav, we need to do a show together.
I be saying, Nav, you being the most, like, you remind me of myself so much. They be pictures of you like, I like Nav getting it. I love it. All right, Sherelle, what are we talking about today?
What are we talking about today? We are talking about foods that promote sexual health in both men and women. Different foods that we can eat that will help down there in that area.
My homegirl got a joke. What's her name? Melanie Camacho. She said, "This stuff you can eat to make your thing hard. Pussy."
That's a good one. Period. That's a good one.
Period.
Oh God. All right. So what? Let's start off with women. What's good for women's health? What should they be eating to make them more sexually whatever?
So first of all, let me say that again, Hershey.
I said other women.
Wow. There you go.
Powerful.
Latrice says, before you get in it, Latrice says pineapples and mangoes for me.
Mm-hmm. Yes. But one thing that I wanted to point out on all of this is water. Like water. It don't matter. You can eat all the foods, you can do everything, but you need to be hydrated, or else you're going to pull the nutrients from the foods that you eat and you won't get the full effect. So make sure you do like Rodney. Gulp down that water all throughout the day. Jordan ran to go get his water too. But yes, water, so you can make sure you're hydrated. But she has a very valid point. Pineapples, mangoes, lots of fruits and vegetables.
Now that's for men or women, am I right?
Yep, men and women. Cantaloupe, and another thing that a lot of people are not aware of, but cinnamon as well, like sprinkling cinnamon on your food. Yeah, it can change the way like you actually taste. So keep that in mind, as well as pineapples, because pineapples are big with influencing the taste as well.
Yeah,
I heard about it.
Yeah. So
how much pineapple? Because I went and got a trash can full of pineapples.
You gave me a headache.
How much pineapples you need?
You want to do it in moderation. Like, you're not trying to OD on pineapples. Make sure
give me. Come on, Sherelle. How many do 20? A whole pineapple, a half?
Eat a whole pineapple. Eat a whole pineapple. You guys know, like, I eat an entire. I eat a half of a huge seeded watermelon like every day.
Where you get a damn seeded watermelon from? How about that?
Where do I get it from? Certain grocery stores, like in the Chicagoland area, Pizza is a good one, but you got to go to like Whole Foods and like Fresh Time and stuff like that. But you in the South, so it should be easier to find. Go to Farmers Market.
It's harder to find a damn seeded watermelon. If you're in the hood, ain't no watermelons. Like, they stopped making hybrids of this stuff years ago. Ain't no watermelons out there with seeds in them. And the seeds
I ain't eating if they ain't got no seeds in. I'm good.
Exactly. That's a good one. And eat the seeds too, because they have a lot of nutrients in them.
Really?
But the more fruit you eat, like just like with the pineapples, the more fresh pineapples, not canned pineapples, because when you do the canned pineapples, you take those, the chemicals and the toxins from the can as well.
Why your hand got to move like that? What that mean? What that?
Focus, Rodney.
Go ahead.
I'm calling in the pineapples. That's what it is. I don't know.
Go ahead.
But yeah, so eat a whole pineapple if you can. It won't hurt.
Fresh fruits. You said mangoes too?
Yes, mangoes.
I love mangoes.
Like juicy. You want to do juicy, especially for women, because you want those juices to flow.
Yeah.
So use that to your advantage. Cantaloupe is another one. Peach is another one. Mm-hmm.
Fellas, I just want to suggest too, because I love mangoes, but I like the seed part. So fellas, if you are lacking with your oral skills, eat around the seed. And I'm telling you what I know. I'm telling you what I had. So eat around the seed and it'll help you.
Yeah.
So
wait, you practice your oral?
Oh, I don't need any practice. I'm talking about for the people that do. I'm amazing. I'm amazing personally. But go ahead. Go ahead.
I love it.
Go ahead, Sherelle. Go ahead.
Hershey, I'm with you, because I told them to practice licking the cone too, like an ice cream
cone. Yeah,
that will help it. They was like, nah, who want to lick an ice cream cone?
But they don't listen.
The minute you lick an ice cream cone, somebody gonna be saying you got great vagina.
Yeah. I can see the mango, not no cone. You should not put no whole cone in your mouth.
No, you're not putting the whole cone in your mouth. You're just getting the
Look
ice.
at your hand. Look at your hand. Look at your hand.
Yeah, look how you held it. Sherelle.
You're strengthening the tongue. Think about, in order to get the ice cream off the cone, you have to provide an ample amount of pressure to get it off. So
that's right. It's not about. It's mainly about the rotation of it.
I don't need no lessons eating vagina. First of all, I'm world class.
You're a Virgo.
World class, okay.
World class.
Virgo.
Write it down.
Hey, Rodney, when did you rank up? What year did you rank up?
You know, I'm glad you asked, Nav Green. It was 86.
Shut up, Rodney. Don't do it. That's trying to set you up. Stay woke.
It was 86. It was wonderful.
Okay, fellas, rate yourself on a scale of 1 to 10. What you think your skill level is?
First of all, well, hold on. Then them fellas, everybody do it if we gonna do it. Candy.
She's starting with the fellas.
There you go, Rodney. Way to take control of the room.
Well, technically, I gotta vote with the fellas though.
You think I'm so sick of you lesbians? Y'all think y'all got a coin on the market?
I know I do. But here's the thing though, Rodney. Like, we're trying to tell y'all, and y'all be like, nah, then y'all lose y'all girls to a woman like me because y'all don't want to listen.
Yeah.
If I lose my girl to you, then my girl already was in love with you.
She was gone.
That may be true.
She was already confused. Okay, Sherelle, let's not lose track. We got.
I want you to lose track. I want y'all to rate yourself.
Come on, Sherelle.
Okay.
You back in there, Sherelle.
All right. Okay. 1 to 10.
Be honest.
I'm 1 to 10. Are we talking oral or just?
You can't use the number 7.
Oral.
I'm not. 1 to 10.
Oral.
Oral only.
Yes, but let me give you a basis.
I'm a 10. I'm a 10.
You a 10?
I'm a 10 all day.
So when you down there, you're not thinking about, oh, what should I do? Like what's going through your head?
I'm satisfied. I'm shooting for satisfied.
So you're shooting for.
I'm trying to satisfy. If my face don't look like this, hold on.
Go ahead and show it. Shout out to my mama on the live. Hey, mama. Hey, mom. Hey, yo.
Man, Rodney, you stupid, man.
No.
Man.
If my face don't look like this when I'm done, I ain't done.
He right.
I ain't done.
That boy is here. He knows something.
I got all kind of. If my face don't look like this, I'm not finished.
He knows something. That boy good.
All right, I'll give you your 10. No more questions.
Right.
No more questions.
No more.
I got some more stuff in here too. Where's it?
No more.
Oh goodness. What you do afterwards, Rodney? Do you keep a towel nearby?
I do.
No, I like to let it sit like this so she know what's going on.
Rodney,
I walk around the house like this. Yeah.
Guys be trying to be cute. You got to put your whole face in that thing. They be trying to be cute. You right, Rodney. He a 10.
Don't let me use the Brillo pad.
Oh, not the Brillo.
She got you on that one.
Right.
No, he ain't got me. I understand. My face
Rodney,
is
I
always
thought
like
you had a Christian morning show, man. I didn't know.
Hey, if you ain't hollering right now, go share the broadcast with somebody. I'm Rodney Perry. You tuned in to Rodney Perry. Okay, Sherelle E. Thomas.
All right.
We got all the fruits and vegetables.
All right. Yeah. Let's stay focused. So sweet potatoes.
Look. I got Sherelle can't even stay focused.
Sherelle, you said the other guys can't rate after Rodney.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Nav, what do you rate yourself as? I feel like
after hearing Rodney's story, I'm a 2.
Nav old school, he got the gap in his teeth. He put that clit in that gap. It's a wrap.
Hey, Rodney, well, my face ain't never been like that. I gotta go back to the book.
Yeah, and how about this? Sometimes you got to go from the back.
Oh,
there you go, Rodney. Come on, Marco.
You're gonna need a different color.
It's gonna be a different color.
Hey, Candy, put us on the break so I can wipe my damn face and shit in my eyes.
We'll be back. We'll be back.
I'm burning. My eyes burning.
Man, right.
Type 2 diabetes can have a big impact on your life, but how can it be prevented? Well, the first step is knowing if you have prediabetes, a serious medical condition that puts you at high risk for type 2 diabetes. 1 in 3 American adults has prediabetes, but more than 80% don't know they have it. The good news is, prediabetes can be reversed, and for many people, healthy changes in their daily routine can make a big difference. Take the 1-minute risk test today at doihaveprediabetes.org.
Yeah. Hey, it's your boy Rodney Perry. We are back. Whatever that was is burning the hell out my eyes. Get my coals back in here.
Man, you crazy, right?
Rodney, can't see. Rodney.
Hey, you might get an Emmy for that one, Rodney. You might get
Let me tell you
for the
something.
Facebook talk show.
If your face ain't burning, you ain't doing nothing.
Morning
Nah,
show.
Oh my God.
You gonna get an Emmy. You got an Emmy coming for this one, for this show.
Man.
All right, real. Let's sum it up, Sherelle.
All right. So sweet potatoes, like they
Sweet potatoes.
Men eat foods. First of all, everybody. I can't even think straight. But, are your eyes okay?
No, do the thing.
Hey, Rodney, that's how women feel when y'all do it to us. All right, go ahead.
Okay. So yes, lots of fruits and vegetables, sweet potatoes, like men. Y'all don't know, beets, watermelon. We already talked about watermelon. Apples, avocados,
Beets are so nasty.
Who? Beets?
I hate beets, but I'm starting to.
Beets are great for blood flow, though.
Yes,
Oh, really?
they are. Very.
You can cut them up and put them on a salad instead of just like.
They still taste like little piles of dookie, but they stay great for you.
Candy go in smoothies. Y'all ever had beets?
Yeah.
You can't even taste it.
And it tastes really, really good. Bananas as well is another one that help with men. We talked about cayenne pepper. Cayenne pepper is another one that help with blood flow.
For real?
Yes.
What that make you taste like?
It's hot. If you get the real one, it's called African bird pepper, and it is hot.
It's also good with weight too.
Yeah, it burns fat. All of that. It's good.
I need to go get some.
Yeah, me too. Shit.
Y'all better be taking notes.
Me too.
Go back and watch and take some notes.
Don't consume a whole bunch at once. You don't need a lot. Just 1 tablespoon, and 1 teaspoon. Sorry, I'm about to send y'all off in an 8-ounce cup of water. Just stir it. You can mix it with lime as well, and just drink it like a morning shot.
Why Sherelle got all the great hand gestures?
I'm sorry. I just need to look. I did that. I didn't do that.
Yes, you did. Very impressive too.
Oh,
All
well, so that's why some people be having those firecrackers, like those little energy shots and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
That makes sense.
All right.
Now, a couple of
bring us home, baby.
A couple of foods to avoid. We're gonna close out with this one. Garlic.
I love garlic though.
I love garlic.
I love it. But if you don't want to smell like it, but this is really especially for women. I don't know why or how, but it come out. Yeah.
So let me ask you this. If I like garlic and my lady takes some garlic, where my stuff at?
No more.
Oh, you gonna taste it. That's what you're gonna taste. Yes, that's what you're gonna smell. That's what you're gonna taste. Another one to avoid, especially before sex, is asparagus. Because
That's a fact.
that come out down there.
Yeah, man, asparagus had your pee smelling crazy as hell. I was like,
Your whole body.
Yeah.
Now, if you drink a lot of water behind either the garlic or the asparagus, will it still have the same effect, or will it kind of dilute it a little bit?
It will definitely dilute it. That's why I encourage a lot of water. Not juice, not pop, none of that. Water. That really, really helps. And then things to avoid as well, especially for men, is red meat and foods and high in fat, because that also interferes with the erection as well. So just keep that.
Hey, I had an old lady tell me years ago.
Said, no, it don't.
This lady told me, if you eat that bacon, your thing gonna shrivel up like that bacon.
For real, because it's so much fat in it.
Okay, last question, Sherelle E. Thomas. They can go to your Instagram and find you, get all that kind of information. You give private consultations as well.
Correct.
What is this squirt juice?
That come out of a woman?
You know what I'm talking about.
It's a liquid, a clear liquid. First of all, you got to make sure she empty her bladder beforehand, or else urine will be found in there.
Just traces, though. Just traces.
Yes, traces of it. But it is a clear liquid that's formed from stimulation, and what actually happens is the Skene's gland fills up with this clear liquid, and it shoots out when she actually climbs.
How long do it take to recoil? So say she
nigga said recoil.
Let's say she shoot you. How much longer before she good again?
It depends on the level of stimulation. If she's completely aroused, it can come back up again. You start going again,
really?
Another explosion.
Now, give me that hand just one more time. Okay.
See, I didn't do this.
Rodney,
let me get. Okay, go ahead now.
Could I ask Sherelle a question?
Go ahead.
So you being so knowledgeable about sex or whatnot. So if you and a guy have sex, do you like right away tell him, "No, baby, this ain't it"? Like, do you get in teacher mode right away?
Actually, I vet before I end up in the bed, like with anyone. So I know based upon conversation, like what to look for when he talks, the way he eat. Oh, that's another thing. I don't even have to say anything. I could sit, we go out to eat, I watch him eat his meal. I already know how he gonna perform.
Right, but we might be out the game soon as we eat.
We way out the game. Yep. We got fried chicken and eggs and green.
It down, like ain't even savoring it. Like it's a no for me.
Oh yeah, I'm dead.
Well, hold on.
Smelling it.
Go ahead, Hershey. We got only a couple of minutes, so get your last questions in.
No, I'm just gonna tell her I had questions for her, but I'm gonna ask you on your DM for research purposes.
All right, I got you.
All right, last question, Sherelle E. Thomas.
Yes.
I ejaculate as a man. I ejaculate, and it's a good one. Mm-hmm. How soon can I be back after? How do I get my body to recoup faster? Maybe that's the best.
You have to train your brain to do it. So with men, after they ejaculate, that part of their brain that's sexually aroused is shut down completely. So the sooner you're able to start thinking about sex again, like feeling into it, like thinking about climaxing again, all of that good stuff, the easier and the quicker it is for you to get back up and get back going. So you have to train your brain. Don't let that part of the brain shut down. Like think about sex, think about pleasing your woman, think about getting off again, and that's gonna help you get aroused and be able to get back in the game sooner.
So that's why you need a side chick in your life.
No, how is that the solution, right?
I'm throwing it out there. I'm just making suggestions.
He said I'm throwing it out there.
No, don't make that suggestion.
All right.
Let your wife be your side chick. Like role play. Go tell her to put a wig on. Come back with some red lipstick on. Give her a new name, Felicia. What's her name?
You know what? I wanna take the scheme gland to the face. What should I be? Should I be up higher or lower?
You know how your ass was just burning? You might end up in the emergency room. Don't do that.
Hold on.
Something is wrong with you.
If he drown, he drown.
He dies, he dies.
He dies,
Hey,
he dies.
incredible show today. If you just tuning in, you missed a wonderful show. Our resident sex expert, Sherelle E. Thomas. You can find her on Instagram, all social media. She is a sexpert, and this is called the Morning Quickie. I think Jordan is feeling refreshed. Real quick before we go, how do people stay in touch with you, Hershey?
Y'all can follow me on every platform at Hirsch Does It All. HERSH Does It All, not them all, unless it's the 1st and the 15th.
Wow. Nev Green.
Oh, follow me on Cash App too at Hirsch Does It All. All right, go ahead.
I can't beat that tagline. At Nav Green on all social media, NAVVGRENE.
Hey, super funny guy. My man is in the building. This is Jordan Jackson. How do we stay in touch, bro?
At Who Is Jordan Jackson on all platforms or thejordanjacksonshow.com.
Perfect. And Miss Sherelle.
I'm Sherelle Thomas. Yes.
Sherelle Thomas.
And
And for anybody who was wondering, Sherelle does a show with no pants on, am I right?
Yeah.
There you go.
I'm about to follow her.
No panties, no pants, no nothing.
I just can't take Rodney's word for it. You mind standing up, Sherelle?
Hilarious.
I see you peeking.
we all moved up a little bit.
For research purposes, I'm about to follow you in your DM.
Candy, how do people stay in touch?
You can hit me up and stay in touch at Candice, CANDICE_Latoya on Instagram. And you can catch me on the Rodney Perry live show as well.
Right,
Rodney Perry live every day.
I leave, man.
Huh?
You had 3 beautiful women on your show today, man. I would love to come back anytime.
Thank you, Nav.
Hey, and we do this every day.
Nothing but ugly women, but this.
hey, man, you guys made this so much fun today. God bless y'all. It's the end of the show. We got one more show this week, show tomorrow, and my name is Rodney Perry.
Rodney, thank you for having me. I had a ball.
Hey, we're gonna be calling y'all again, man. Hey, Jordan Jackson, you know I love you, bro. Appreciate y'all.
Jordan,
hey, Ken,
you ready? I gotta talk to you about something.
You ready to hit the button?
Yeah, I got it.
Hit that motherfucker.
Get ready for America's #1 funny man. What? Hey. Make some noise. Ladies and gentlemen, from LA to New York, Chicago to Mississippi, let's give it up for America's #1 funny man, Rodney.